G'day YouTubers, and thank you for tuning in to today's Flip Flap toy review. Apart from the fact it's another one of those late summer heat waves that we've got in the early part of autumn. The fans freaking noisy. Oh my goodness me, don't you really hate cheap Chinese stuff that just doesn't work always as per usual? And that fan stopped there because the wire is just completely and utterly cheap and nasty. But anyways, in this video I'm actually going to be talking about a few subjects though. There's one product to unbox or unpack, in a sense that most of my products tend to be on envelopes, and there's another topic I really want to go ahead and talk about is the thunderstorms. And I'm kind of sort of thinking, wow, what time will the thunderstorms will be around though? From tomorrow though, because it feels like that today is the last day of our hot summer day, in a sense that we're pretty much going on to a transition into, well, actual autumnness, obviously, eh? Anyways, I'm just going to go ahead and take the webcam off. You see how dynamic I did there, eh? I'm actually going to place it right there because obviously it looks so nice and yellow and shiny and sandy whenever I think of, you know, of the hot sun. Pretty much is a very huge reminder that it actually does remind me of going to the beach. But anyways, we've got a Vietnamese 2021 product to contend with. It's a Flip Flap Origami Vietnam 2021. Strangely enough, I'd normally call it the Vietnamese 2021 event, but it's actually called Vietnam 2021. The only thing it doesn't have ESE, obviously, and that is of course the date, duration now, or how long when this event will last for. And that's a pretty weird image of Flapples doing his hilarious derpiness, eh? Don't you love those derpy eyes, don't you, eh? This product costs about £6 and it's called Flapples, the red Wattled Lapwing, and his Comedy Gear 5-pack. £6, as I said before there, I don't know why I said it again, eh? And crikey, right, it is pretty much hot as Ho Chi Minh City in Vietnam. I can tell you what though, guys, I got a funny feeling Vietnam is one of those other freaking countries that maybe a lot of people may know about Vietnam. Probably due to the freaking backstory about, you know, the freaking war. But we don't want to get into war, boys and girls, and ladies and gentlemen. No. But yet again, we've got a frying pan, and it looks like, that's weird. Looks like we've got a freaking golf club. What in the flipping heck? Oh my god, Flapples is carrying. That is completely and utterly strange, and it looks like he's doing some sort of weird potty training. It looks like he's got the whole... Looks like I've got bird poo right next to him, right on the bottom right corner here. That is completely and utterly hilarious. Whenever I think of it, eh? It's quite a very weird set, eh? And there you go, that's that same reading again. Check out our Vietnam 2021 content on YouTube. Pop up anytime at the Flip Flap channel, created by Ivan Lee, to see more... I'll just say it, to see more new and current Vietnam 2021 videos. Best before the 31st of December 2021. Right, let's go ahead and unpack this product of hilariosity, if that's a word. Oh my goodness me, noticing how hilariously comical the images are, by the way, so eh? Yep, bit of bird poo, there's a bit of a freaking golf club here, there's a frying pan here, maybe he's doing some weird pranks and whatnot though. I've actually got another Flapples though to compare with though. This is what he looks like though. He's a bit bigger than what he's supposed to be though. Well, it's supposed to be there's actually a bit of an error here. It's not really that completely utterly yellow, this foot here. I'm not sure if you can see that, but there's a tad of whiteness still on the foot though. If I have a bit of a closer look here, maybe if I go a bit closer here, there's a bit of whiteness here, so I'm just going to come in, see over there, okay, where my finger is pointing here, that one there, you can just see a little tiny tinge of white, not the one on the right, but the other one on the left. This one here, this foot here should not be completely white though, it should be that left off a bit of whiteness there, so I'm just going to pretty much use a simple yellow felt tip marker just to see how that fixes, eh? Okay. So, how does this look? Looks better, doesn't it, eh? Once again, nicely retaining the beautiful brownish colour there. Would have been much better if it was more iridescent with the green and purplish sheen on the body though, or back. beautiful black tail like design, eh? Lovely tail bar. There's also the beautiful black line that runs from the head to the belly, of course. That's what I'm calling it, eh? And there's this very beautiful smiley and cheery face. If I show you closely though, it looks like he's smiling though, by the looks of it though, eh? Same with the other side here as well. Noticing I'm trying to be very careful with the sunlight heat though, because obviously it is pretty much a blazing hot day. Whenever I think of it, eh? It's quite searing hot obviously, eh? It's quite strange to be this hot in September, but that's pretty much the most uncontradictory, I can't even say the word, eh? The most uncontradictory sort of period though. It's pretty unprecedented whenever you think of it, eh? A very interesting sort of weather, if you can think of it otherwise, eh? Yes, very nice. In fact, I might show you the face a bit much more better though. A bit more clearly though. There it is there, pretty much in a very upsy-downsy sort of pose, eh? Wonder why I'm being a bit too hilariously, how would you say it? Quite weird though. It's just so bizarre though, having that pose, eh? You're not a bat, aren't you, eh? There it is there. It looks like he's completely under closely. And there's his actual face here, in direct sunlight. He looks pretty much nice though, and his face, he certainly is very, very derpy, just as he is in the artwork. And let me show you what he looks like. Oh, he looks so demented. By the looks of it, he's just completely and utterly demented by the way he's pretty much designed. Now look at his derpy eyes. Oh yes! Hello, Mr. Derpy. How are ya? I can tell you what though, that is actually pretty suiting for this character, eh? To be a bit of a comic relief sort of character, eh? And you know what? Pretty amazing. I'll definitely say Spaldy is well, a bit like a teacher though, very similar personality to Baldy though, because he does pretty much have a short temper though when someone pretty much gets the answers wrong though. Here's the other Flapples though. As a bit of a slight comparison though, it's not really that much expressive compared to this version of Flapples. Okay, so as a bit of a comparison, eh? In terms of the way that I've designed this version of Flapples, I did way back around the 14th of August, or was it the 15th of August? I can't tell, eh? It's just smaller in scale though, and if I remember back on the 15th of August, Flapples didn't have that black line that ran from the neck where the head is there to this section here on the bottom there. So I did find out that there was another mistake there. It's quite weird. We're getting quite a few mistakes with Flapples though. Hopefully there won't be any mistakes from time to time though as I'm making this video, eh? But what's even more interesting is that the brown colorization here on Flapples here is a bit more darker on the back though compared to this version of Flapples. In fact, he looks a lot much more lighter. He's a bit more reddish brown in colour compared to this darker shade. It looks more like dark chocolate, and this one here is milk chocolate. Milky sort of brown colour, eh? Very interesting appearance, eh? What's also a bit missing is that he's also missing a bit of wing detailing like that. Because if I was going to be doing wing detailings, that would be extremely impossible though, because, well, the model can easily rip, it can even develop a hole or anything like that though, eh? So that's a bit of a very weird, cheaper idea there. But here's the name, Flapples, but there's no year date, which is a bit sad though, but yet again it's quite a very interesting sort of product though. But this one does, which is surprisingly interesting there. So it's a bit of a playset there. It's a little bit like that Keith the Reef Hornbill product that I did there way back in on a hot July though. Let me just see if there's any other major components there. The tail is also positioned in a very different sort of way, and also the head is a bit different. This one's a bit more realistic, this one's a bit more cartoony as well there, with that sort of design, eh? Also the red shade on Flapples' design is also a bit different here as well, so therefore that's quite a bit of a contrast to this big fella here, this big version of that one there. Okay, so that looks pretty fine and super dandy. Mind you, I would literally make Spaldy in A3 or A2, maybe A1 if he was that size there. Imagine that, because I definitely think that's pretty much size accurate if you ask me. Okay, apart from Flapples, we've also got this little tiny bag of little trinkets of what we have is the frying pan and a freaking golf club and the potty box and some bird poop. Fake bird poop, I would guess, eh? See what they look like. And yeah, that looks pretty nice though. And there's the potty. And there's some bird poop. I'd definitely say that is pretty much fake bird poop. Well, origami bird poop if you ask me, eh? Yeah. That's pretty nice though if you ask me, eh? And might have a bit of a demonstration for that one, eh? Might give you something very weird, eh? Imagine if Flapples is going to the toilet and he's a bit in a hurry. Guess what he can do? Look at that. Something hilarious, eh? I might show you again for a bit more fun in that one, eh? What's this? Notice that something white is about to fall off, eh? Oh, it looks like he's constipated. I think I'm actually gonna be too far in today's. Oh, he just pooped in the bed. That's not good. That's not pretty fun. That's not very funny of you, Flapples, eh? Now you're looking pretty unfunny. Okay, here we go. Here's our another attempt of doing this, eh? Maybe this could be my third attempt there. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Yes, that's pretty much more like it, eh? Now let's go ahead and take a look at the frying pan. Next, looks like a freaking tennis racket by the looks of it, eh? But it is a frying pan yet again, eh? Yes, it does have that very nice abstraction into it. Though I would have been a lot much more better if I would have folded this thing a bit more downward there. But yet again, I have to contend with the design of this frying pan, which in a sense looks quite good to me, eh? Suppose I could probably narrow these down there. That sort of holdable, sticky handle, sticky stick handle thing. Wonder why I say the word sticky, but it's not sticky though. But anyways, it looks quite good. And then we've also got the golf club. Yes, it's a freaking golf club, and I wonder why. Strangely enough, there's no detailing here, which is a bit of a bummer though. But you know what I can do? Just smudge this. I'm going to smudge some of this off. I'm going to smudge it here. And then what I might do is I might transfer and smudge it into there. How about that one, eh? I'm just trying to make it a bit more accurate there to the actual design of the golf club. Maybe if I place it in the table then, if I smudge the golf club and pretty much insert some of the smudged colours that look like that, then maybe it might be a lot more accurate like that. But overall, it's quite a very weird looking golf club. I suppose you guys might be Tiger Woods there in the future, wouldn't it there, eh? Or maybe people should become a bit more like Tiger Woods after seeing that golf club, which is quite freaking weird, eh? Wonder why. I think what you can do is pretty much insert the golf club. Maybe it's pretty much using it as a prank device. Maybe like something to whack. Maybe pull off a bit of an April Fool's joke. Well, we're pretty much, you know what? 5 months away from April already, eh? And you can even insert the frying pan. And look at that! Pretty weird weaponry devices for a bird, that one, eh? How about that? That's something you don't see every day. A bird carrying some weapons. Maybe the next part I might do is pretty much Spaldy grabbing a peacock feather and a ruler. Because when someone gets, well, one math answer wrong, he gets totally ticked off and then he chases him all along the way. There you go. Looks like ooh, yes. That's a good mashup, eh? In fact, I should show it to you again for a bit of a nice rebound of fun. How about that one, eh? 3, 2, 1, and poop. I can tell what, the fun never stops already, eh? It never stops whenever I'm trying to play with this toy here. Here we go. Is it pooping? Oh, it's just already pooped. Didn't see that though. But yet again, it's quite addictive actually. It's quite a nice, it's a little bit like a Happy Meal toy. Yeah, a little bit like when Happy Meal toys weren't, well, they sort of, how would you say it?
Well, it's a little bit like Happy Meal toys that are a lot more plastic than what we have today, though. Like, they're not really made out of paper and cardboard. Strange. I don't know what it is, but I just didn't see the bird poop, though, on the green potty there. Maybe I'll go a bit closer there with the weaponry here. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, and... Yes! Oh, wait, it didn't even go in the potty! Naughty, Flapples, naughty! Alright then, I've got a funny feeling. Let me try and do it again. Couldn't work out. Oh, got it. Couldn't work out what voice does he have though. But I have to say, I'm pretty much having fun making Flapples poop on the box here, eh? Which is supposed to be a potty. How weird is that? And it's fallen again. Why am I doing this all over again here, eh? And I don't know where the poop went to. It's so weird, the very abstract shape, looking like bird poop, then there you go. I think that's pretty much about it. Well, I can tell you what, though, this toy really is pretty funny whenever I think about it, eh? And I can tell you what's one of the more funny of all Flip Flap toy products, especially in the Vietnam 2021 toy range, in a sense that you get a bit of you get a bit of fun and I get a bit of play as well, and sounds really amazing, isn't it? And I love the crinkly bag sounds. I really like it, eh? How about that? Sounds pretty different though for a Vietnamese 2021 product, or Vietnam 2021 themed product. How about that? Super amazing indeed. It's amazing for the fact that there's also a bit of a generation number here as well. 1, 2, 5. Anyways, I think that's about it in this video. And I gotta tell you what, guys, let's go ahead and take a look at the weather forecast. There's pretty much something I really want to go ahead and talk right about it. Pick up my fingers, and I'll pretty much show you the weather forecast. Let's go ahead and close the, well, the webcam video. Actually, I'm meant to say minimize though, but I closed it strangely enough, eh? Actually, I didn't close it, I've actually minimized it. How weird is that one, eh? I would love to see some thunderstorm activity from about nighttime, eh? To be very honest, eh? But I don't think that will be possible, though. I think the only chances of getting a thunderstorm will be in the afternoon, eh? Around 3 o'clock, though. But who knows? Maybe the thunderstorms could break up earlier than usual, I would say. And what's even more scary is that there's like a 77 to 73% of thunderstorm activity from tomorrow as well. Actually, I'm just talking about Thursday though, in terms of how much rain's going to be dumping down, I suppose, eh? And on Friday, look at that, we've got 21 degrees Celsius. I nearly said 24, didn't I? But it feels like 24 degrees Celsius when you're in 21 degrees Celsius land. And guess what? The temperature suddenly cools down. And it actually behaves in a very similar manner to 2020 and 2021. It actually behaves in a very similar manner to I don't know why I'm thinking of the years though, back then when I did thunderstorm videos and whatnot though, and even earlier on in this year, 2021. It also behaves in a very similar sort of method to how would you say it? To Thursday, to be quite obviously honest, and light rain. Go for it. It's interesting also, I don't know if these nighttime thunderstorms will be possible though, but it does start to paint a bit of a dark yet grim picture here as well. And therefore, I'm just so glad that I just don't want to get struck by lightning at all. And mind you, I'll have to say that even though September is basically a month of cooling down, it's still pretty much not so much a wet month though. Because if we remember about September, you remember I did that rhyme? What a strange rhyme indeed, eh? Yes, it's very worthy to note that September is pretty much a dry month though. Although it's pretty much an autumnal month, it's pretty much a month that pretty much begins to cool the warmth of summer down though. And yeah, it also is pretty much the lead up towards Christmas whenever you think about it, eh? But anyways, I hope you really enjoyed this video. Please give this video a like, subscribe for more Flip Flap videos on YouTube, and maybe, just maybe, I might be able to stay at home tomorrow and Friday to watch some thunderstorms. As always, thank you so much for watching in this video, And goodbye for now. Bye.